Hi there, it's Kevin Ward, the founder of Yes Masters Real Estate Success Training and the author of the #1 best-selling book, The Book of Yes, the Ultimate Real Estate Agent Conversation Guide. And this book is full of the best objection handlers on the planet. And in today's video, I want to talk about the one objection handler that will answer the one question behind every seller objection. There is one universal objection handler that when you master this one, you have mastered 90% of all of the other objection handlers combined. See, one of the things that happens is that as real estate agents, we are terrified of objections. It's kind of like everything goes along great. I'm hoping they like me. I hope everything's going great. And then all of a sudden, bam, the objection comes. Or sometimes that's how people just front the conversation, is they just start, it's kind of like a slugfest. They just start throwing objections at you and it just feels like you're just dodging and trying to, block and trying to keep the objections from knocking you out. And agents in general are terrified of objections. Just like, oh no, I got an objection. What am I going to do? And that terror is one of your greatest enemies. It is that lack of preparedness or that fear of objections. Because here is the absolute reality. When a prospective seller throws you an objection, when a prospective seller, a prospect, a lead, whenever they throw an objection at you, it's the best thing that could happen. Because here's what it's telling you. It's telling you that they actually are interested in working with you. You see, if they weren't interested, if they didn't want a great agent, if they didn't want an agent at all, and you call them, you knock on their door, you start a conversation with them, they're not going to start throwing objections at you. The moment a seller throws you an objection, here's how I want you to emotionally react. From now on, this is the shift that you need to make. You need to understand this. And that is the moment a seller throws you an objection, like, how long have you been selling real estate? How many homes have you sold in my neighborhood? Where were you when my house was on the market? What are you going to do different than all the other agents? The moment they ask one of those questions, your response should be, yes, they want to work with me. Because if they didn't want to work with you, they wouldn't throw out the objection. You see, what's happening is when you're prospecting or you're talking to someone and they throw an objection at you, what they are doing is they are begging you to be the answer to their problem, which is they need to sell their house. If they're an expired listing and they've been hammered by agents, or for sale by owner, they've been hammered by agents, or they're an expired listing and their previous agent failed, then they go like, well, what are you going to do different? See, what they're begging you to be different than all the other agents. They're begging you to be the answer that they've been looking for, and that is that you are the agent that they can count on. They're begging you to be an agent that can deliver the results they need. They're begging you to be the agent that they can feel safe and that they know if they trust you to sell their house, that they're in good hands. That's what they want to know. And so when they ask an objection, when they throw an objection at you, when they ask a question, it's not an attack on you. It's a test. It's a test to see, are you going to be able to help me or not? So here it is. Here is the one question behind every seller's objection. Because here's the deal. Whenever a seller says, how long have you been selling real estate? They don't care how long you've been selling real estate. How many homes have you sold in my neighborhood? They don't care about that either. What are you going to do different than all the other agents? They don't care how you're different. They have one question behind all those objections. They just don't know how to ask this question. And here it is. But when you understand the question, the one question behind every objection, it's going to give you the answer of how to deal with it. So here's the one question behind every objection. This is what they want to know, are you the best agent to get me the best result? That's all they want to know. Are you the best agent to get me the best result? I just want to know if you're the one that I can count on. Are you the one that I can trust? Are you the one that if I entrust you with this, that you're not going to hurt me, that I'm not going to be stuck in a listing agreement, I'm not going to be stuck with a bad agent, that I know that whenever I hire you, you're going to help me get the best results. You're going to help me get my home sold for the most amount of money in the best amount of time with the least amount of hassle. That is all they care about. That's all they care about. When they ask, well, what are you going to do to market my home? Here's all they care about. Can you deliver me the best results? That's what they want to know. Will you cut your commission? What they're saying is, I want the best result. How are you going to get me the best result? Every single seller objection has one question behind it. It's this one. And the moment that this question, are you the best agent to get me the best result, is answered, the moment it's answered, it's game over and the listing is yours. So would you like to know the answer? See, here is the answer to that objection. What they must feel, what they must have in you before they will ever hire you is this. And this is the answer in one word. The answer is confidence. That's the answer to their question. Are you the best agent to get me the best result? The moment they feel confident that you are that best agent, then it's over. It's your listing. How do they get that confidence? More than anything else. So this is, where do they get the answer? More than anything else, where do they get the answer? They get the answer from, you guessed it, from you. And that means from your confidence. They get that answer from how you show up. They get that answer from the look in your eye, the way your presence, the way you show up by your body language. They get it from your physicality. They get it from your tonality. They get it from whether or not you can look them in the eye. They get it from whether or not you do what you say you're going to do, whether you show up on time or not. They get it from your prep, from how prepared you are, from your preparation, so that when you show up, whether it's on the phone or in their living room, and they ask you a question, or just by the way you move and by the way you lead the conversation, do you know what you're doing or not? That's the one thing they're looking for, is, do we feel confident that you know what you're doing and you can get us the best results? When they feel that confidence, it's your listing. And they feel that confidence from you. What's going to make them be confident? The fact that you're confident. If they throw an objection at you and you go, and you freak out, your response is the deer in the headlights look, because you're not prepared, because you're not confident, then they don't have confidence. And they're going like, wow, she doesn't feel confident, so I don't really feel confident. He doesn't act like he knows what he's doing, so I don't feel like he knows what he's doing. That preparation, the way you show up. And another element is your human connectivity. Do you connect with them at a personal level? In other words, do you have that sense of you're here for them, or are you here for you? They need to feel confident that you're the best agent that will get them the best result. They don't care about the flashiest agent. They don't even care about the top producer. What they care about is the best, to get them the best results. It's about helping them get what they want, not about you getting what you want. So whenever you approach an objection from this perspective of, it's not, oh no, how do I hammer down the objection? How do I bust up the objection? It's, how do I make them feel confident that I can deliver them the best result? And see, slick objection handlers, especially the BS ones, all it does is actually make them trust you less. When you start using bogus statistics, or you trying to put this, bogus pressure on them, or anything like that, just the BS conversations, it makes them go like, I don't feel safe. I don't know that you can get me the best results. Now you may be good at handling my objections and shutting me down, but do I feel safe that you're going to deliver me the best results? We are afraid of objections, but you have to understand, objections are not an assault on you. They are simply a test to find out, are you the best agent that can give me the best result? That's the answer, is you being able to make them feel and know that you're the best agent that can get them the best result. And when you do that, it is a whole different game. You will love listings, because you can always expect yes.